$3,500 after being ejected in the fourth quarter for slapping Ed Neely, but was not suspended. Just the fine. Thomas the rebound. Horrendous shooting first two games, and you know sooner or later he's going to explode. Bulls lead by 2. Jordan Dumars smothers him in a pass. Joe Dumars is blanketing Jordan. 10 from the field. Dumars can do no wrong. 27 and 31 points, and Joe Dumars now with his first basket.
Detroit is doing the pick and roll business and then opposite the floor. Excellent.
Jordan misses the rebound. Grant with another rebound. This is Chicago's kind of tempo. Jordan looked like he was going to shoot, and I think Scottie Pippen thought he was going to find it. Pistons by 6.
See, you can't double team him when he's going one-on-one from there.
Open is Horace Grant from the corner. The rebound is by Lane. If you look at the board, that's a Detroit score right now.
Their asset is they run the pick and roll and they make a great pass.
Dumars slaps it away into the hands of Edwards. Dumars hits the jumper. They're on a roll. Ed Neely, you saw, replaced Grant. So Phil Jackson took a gamble with his team down, didn't want to fall behind more, and right now Grant is on the bench with 5. Things are not looking very good for Chicago, to say the least. Hodges misses a 3, Rodman the rebound.
So you got to watch.
Aren't getting close to getting any second shot. Jordan, and here's Rodman. The Pistons were down by 19. They cut it to 3. In this quarter. Now it's 5. Lambeer fouls
as a Detroit Piston. Because there's some talent here. It's playing time.
I believe. 14-point lead nonetheless for Chicago with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Jordan goes to 3. Rodman. It's a 12-point game with a lot of time left in the third period. No foul. Double team. Dumars steals it.
They call it time.
22nd timeout, Detroit.
Just Kirstianovic, very smart play. One of the society. But he's struggling today on the line. Edwards on the line today, 3 for 8.
7 on the shot clock. Isolate. 1 second. Jordan. He got it off in time, missed, and
ball up inside now, and running all of their things below the foul line area to free people.
Detroit already in the penalty and foul. Pippen with a fake on Rodman.
Told him the one-shot opportunity.
Bedford got a piece of that one. Jordan, quick turnaround. 11-point game with 3 minutes left.
This is smart. They give Pippen the ball out in the open floor. Rodman knows if he gambles, Pippen will fly right by him.
Dumars doing a number on Jordan. Lost the ball. Left by Detroit, and a timeout call by the Pistons.
Well, see, Michael wants the foul because as he's coming down in there, you'll see him. Now watch how he gets bumped and grabbed. All right, right there. There's your first bump, and then he felt that he got hit right there below the waist.
Well, as we look at Chicago in the last couple of ball games, they've tried to start out by going down inside, trying to get Michael Jordan and Cartwright.
Here's Jordan. This shot, Lambeer, the rebound. Jordan. Sellers tries to keep it alive. 7-point lead. Let's see if the Bulls can keep things interesting going into the fourth quarter. Jordan lost the ball. And it's Detroit's possession. We've seen a few of that tonight.
Yeah, Michael is very frustrated with himself that time.
41 remaining. Jordan hurting, but scored 30 points. Sellers with 16 off the bench as a replacement for Pippen.
See, Doug Collins wants the foul. Joe put both hands on him.
Jordan missed the shot, rebound, and does. Thomas, top of the key, in and out, rebound by Grant, and Chicago can knot it up. They were down by as many as 10 and can tie it here. Jordan knocked away by Dumars. Great defense by Joe. 2-on-1 break Detroit. Feed inside. Foul. John Sally was fouled and will shoot a pair, and Jordan may have picked up his third. Jordan 5 on Michael Jordan. One more and Jordan's gone. This is the 3.
For himself.
The Piston interior defense, as tough as it gets in the NBA. Jordan from the perimeter, up over the top, misses his first shot. No rotation down low to help out.
You don't want to gamble on Rick Mahorn. Make him turn around and shoot the jumper. Not a good play by Bill Cartwright.
Jordan gives it up, and it's Hodges' 3. Shooting only 33% from the field. Only 22 points. 7:17 to go first half. Rodman all over Davis.
Dumars with a great job defending or denying Michael Jordan.
Davis, offensive foul.
Can play inside and out.
Dumars. Now Dumars gets that backcourt going with the field goal. Thomas still looking for his first. Johnson with 2 free throws, so they have been quiet from the perimeter with 3 extremely talented guards. Michael steps inside. Lambeer with rebounding position. I'd like to hear his talk at halftime.
Little hide and seek on the far box with Jordan. Joe Dumars really works hard defensively.
Doesn't he? Davis on a runner. Jordan maneuvering. Clears it out, turns on Dumars. Couldn't get it to fall. Lambeer off with the rebound.
Lambeer, long. Rebound, Grant. Pippen is decked, but gets to his feet. Jordan behind a Grant pick. He came down before he passed it once.
Say they even out. Remember, Michael got hammered by Lambeer and there was no foul, so it's part of the game.
Grant up top. Jordan 3 for 8 on the night from the field. Works on Dumars. Now he's 3 for 9. Aguirre the rebound. Grant. Chicago can take the lead. Michael Jordan against Dumars. 4:15 left in the half.
Although actually for Detroit, Skip, this is a pretty quick team. Mark Aguirre probably the slowest player out there for them.
7 on the shot clock. Cartwright. Off balance, threw up a prayer, got no answer.
That means everybody else is getting involved.
And the big men aren't getting involved for Detroit at all. Pippen finds Grant, who's very much involved in this game. Jordan against Dumars. Shoots his jumper. Lambeer.
They were very happy to oblige me, too.
Grant up top. Scottie Pippen with it. 4:10 left, third quarter. Corzine and an offensive foul away from the ball.
Let's watch Michael as he goes to fight for position. Here he is with Joe Dumars. Got the position there. He gives him a little hook job with the left hand. Now he's going to go ahead. Now they call the foul against Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan for that little hook
game, and he does that, but most of their offense comes from their guard.
Still 6-5 Chicago. Michael shot it long. Mahorn, great outlet. Grant almost walked. Paxson up top. Jordan, 4 on the shot clock. Michael knows it. 4-3. In and out. Rebound. Finally gets on the board. 33-28. It's a 5-point game again as Jordan goes to the attack. He almost walked. In fact, between you and I, he did. Paxson up top. Sillard. Prior to the shot, a whistle, 1 or tie it with a 3-point hoop or play. Dennis Rodman about to enter the Detroit lineup. Dumars with the attempted steal.
Number 10, Dennis.
Hodges stays in there and handles the pass.
He can't unload, and when he does, Dumars steals it. Their 24th turnover.
Thomas left alone from the corner, missing badly, and now the other number 11, Sam Vincent, running. Stolen by Dumars. Dantley's with him. He gets the hoop. He's fouled by Corzine.
That's a great play by Joe Dumars.
Quality of the body of the athlete in the NBA now.
Yeah, very unusual to say the least.
Out of bounds. They've isolated Jordan against Dumars. Hits Vincent. Jordan is under there for the rebound. Oakley loses it out of bounds. Detroit ball.
I'll tell you, that was great defense on the part of Joe Dumars. Look at him staying with him. Look at Michael makes the move. He's right there. He fakes. He comes back. Dumars still there. Michael has to throw a pass off because of the defense by Dumars. And then they rotate, leaving the furthest man away. And their rotation was excellent that time, covering everyone.
Jordan pulls up. He just can't throw it in the ocean from the perimeter tonight.
Well, that's why you want him to shoot outside shots.
Mark Aguirre, Isiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Lambier, and John Sally. Isolation play for Jordan. And Isiah Thomas ties him up.
To look now on a clear out, Michael Jordan appears to have Joe Dumars beat. But Isiah Thomas totally leads B.J. Armstrong, recognizing that Michael Jordan makes...
Cartwright. No call. Block. Mark Aguirre, Isiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Lambier, and John Sally. Isolation play for Jordan. And Isiah Thomas ties him up.
To look now on a clear out, Michael Jordan appears to have Joe Dumars beat. But Isiah Thomas totally leads B.J. Armstrong, recognizing that Michael Jordan makes
31 points, 19 of them from their bench, only 12 by their starters. Thomas adds 2 more, and he has 6 points, the leading scorer for Detroit. Vinnie Johnson with 8.
Making it happen and doing something with that incredible athletic talent.
Pistons can tie it up with a basket. Isiah Thomas gives it to him, and he's run the hot hand now. Horn, but into the hands. Jordan hits a 3. Michael Jordan. Well, we'll have to get hoops from somebody. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, but wait a second. How about a 3-on-2 fast break? You pull up and take a 3.
It gives the Bulls the lead by 1. Thomas turns it around. They'll try to use as much of the clock as they can. Dumars picked up again by Hodges. Thomas guarded by Jordan, who has 5 fouls.
Isiah Thomas.
Great. Isiah Thomas, 14 points.
Type of animosity that he's exhibited. He seems to be angry at a lot of people right now.
I would agree. He seems to be a guy that holds a grudge as well. And I'm just wondering if this could be a competitive thing, because people don't realize this, but you're only 1 year older than Michael Jordan. You entered the league before him, but you're really only 1 year older. And during the 1980s, when you were in your prime, in the 1980s, before you hurt your wrist, before you got on the other side of your career, you were pretty dominant over Michael Jordan. 32-16 in the 1980s in the regular season and postseason. Could this just be a competitive thing from you and the Pistons beating up on him, wins and losses?
It could be from his point of view. And by the way, that number should be 37-16, including playoffs. And so Michael Jordan at that time, from 84 to 90, in 91, I had basically what they would call career-ending wrist surgery. And, I never was the same again. But when we were all young and healthy, from 84 to 90, the numbers speak for themselves. He wasn't really my competition. My competition was Bird and Magic, trying to catch the Celtics, trying to catch the Lakers. Chicago at that time, and Jordan at that time, from 84 to 90, before my wrist surgery, he just, that wasn't my competition.
human being in life that has ever been as good at doing that one thing as Michael Jordan is. So if you're talking about people that are on the same level, like a similar plane, whatever you bring up is not necessarily going to be a huge insult to the person that you're not going with. We're talking about the margins. What is the thing that separates this person from that person when both of them have an incredible set of accolades, attributes, talent, skills, everything else on both sides? But in the end, what we know about that one guy is he's going to be here no matter what, right? The other guy got better at it. But this guy right here, hey man, I seen things happen to this one guy that I know would never happen to this guy.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Jordan held to 5 of 15 from the floor, just 23 points, only 11 in the last 3 quarters. Isiah had 27 points, but credit Detroit's rebounding, and that man, Dennis Rodman, 8 offensive rebounds, a playoff career high of 18, and the Pistons had a plus 16 rebound margin. You can make up for bad shooting when you out-rebound the opposition like that.
Now, the Detroit Pistons. It's a 20-second timeout for Detroit. That's an amazing statistic. Time after time, he's tried to give him a three-point basket, especially late, but he has not aggressively sought the shot.
It is amazing. I mean, we want to credit the Detroit Pistons defense some, but at the same time, Jordan appears to have been very concerned about making sure that his teammates got involved in the game and has not been looking at the hoop. The last time he did not feel well, he had a little case of the flu and wasn't scoring the ball, but at least he was looking to shoot it. This time when he's having an off-ball game, he just has not put the ball in the air.
6 seconds.
Toss it over, and he knows that at least he's going to get a chance to get the ball in the air, and he's thinking three-point play as he pushes it up. The crowd got a chance to look at it on the replay inside. The reaction is the same all over again, but Jordan gets the free throw. Whenever you see Vinnie Johnson start to work like he did the last time down, he's thinking of one thing. That's putting the ball in the air. Jordan did a good job of making him take a tough try.
And he misses a free throw. He's 10 of 11 on the night. 72-70 with 9:30 left regulation. Dumars into the lane on the run. High arc, banged it up too hard. Rebound. Deflects out to Corzine. Vincent with it. Almost over and back. Michael Jordan with it. Scottie Pippen handles the ball against Rodman. A two-point try, an air ball for Jordan. And a foul.
Defense, and like Dennis Rodman says at this time, we got to get a stop. That's his theme.
Jordan inside, foul. Both teams in the penalty. Brad Sellers with a big contribution of 16 points. Right now on the bench. Bill Laimbeer picks up the fourth, and Jordan will shoot a pair.
At this juncture, Dick, if Michael can knock in both of these shots, you're only down 8. You have over 4 minutes to play. But your defense must get a little tougher now.
Michael Jordan is 5 for 11 from the line. And the Chicago Bulls are having their worst free throw shooting game of the series. It couldn't come at a worse time for them.
Well, you can see, the anguish on Doug Collins' face. He feels every one of them in his stomach.
He missed them both. Jordan exasperated as he comes up the floor.